So, is your child's brain stuck on an 8-second replay button? You've probably heard that crazy stat, the one saying our attention spans are now shorter than a goldfish. Now, whether that 8-second rule is totally accurate is up for debate. But what's definitely not debatable is that our kids are practically drowning in digital distractions. And if you've ever watched them tap, swipe, and jump between a million things before you can finish a sentence, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The struggle is real, folks. It's not just a bit of fidgeting, is it? We're looking at a constant flood of digital stuff that, according to research, might actually be changing the way their brains are wired. One study I've read even mentioned that the average attention span while on a digital device has plummeted to just 47 seconds. 47 seconds. That's a huge drop from the 2.5 minutes it was just a couple of decades back. This constant switching is training their brains to want everything super fast and to crave that instant reward. And let's be real, it's pretty worrying, right? You see them struggle with homework, finding it hard to actually get lost in a good book, or even just sticking with one game for more than a few minutes. You start wondering, how's this going to affect their learning? Their ability to really get into subjects at school? And what about their future, their careers? Trust me, you're not the only one with these worries. This is a massive concern for parents everywhere, and it feels like a lot is riding on this for their school success and even their mental well-being. All this digital overload can lead to stress and burnout for them, and let's be honest, for us too. Okay, deep breath. It might sound like we're all set to raise a generation of goldfish, but I promise there's actually so much we can do. This is not a lost cause, not by a long shot. As parents, we've got a pretty big toolkit we can use. And you know what the best part? A lot of these tools are just simple, everyday strategies. We can totally help our kids build up that all-important muscle of sustained focus. So, are you ready to get into it? First up, let's talk about structure and creating a calm little oasis. Kids really do thrive on routine. When they know what's coming, like set times for homework, playtime, even screen time, it helps their brains settle down and get ready to focus. Part of this routine should be a dedicated spot for learning, one with minimal distractions. Think a quiet corner, a desk that's clear of everything except what they're working on. And yes, that means phones, theirs and yours, are out of sight, out of mind. Seriously, even a phone just laying face down nearby can be a mental drain. Next, let's try the magic of chunking and timers. You know that feeling when you stare at a massive to-do list and just want to take a nap? Well, kids feel that too. So let's break down those big, overwhelming tasks into smaller, more manageable pieces. Instead of clean your entire room, how about let's get all the Legos into the box first? It just makes things feel less daunting and way more doable. And timers? Oh, they're a game changer. You should try something like the Pomodoro technique. Focus for, say, 20 minutes, then a short 5-minute break to wiggle around and grab a drink. It's a great way to help them build their focus, stamina, bit by bit. Now, for a biggie. Screen time sanity and finding the balance. Look, screens are a part of life. There's no getting around that. But recreational screen time? That needs some clear, loving boundaries. There isn't one magic number for everyone. But just being mindful is really the key. The real goal here is balance. Are they getting plenty of time away from screens for things like reading actual physical books, building awesome forts, playing outside or getting into sports? These offline activities are like superfoods for their attention span. Let's also boost their focus with some brain-building play activities. Think puzzles, board games, remember Simon Says, or red light, green light? Memory games, or even just helping you get dinner ready. These kinds of activities are fantastic for developing concentration in a fun, low-pressure way. Even simple stuff like going for a walk and pointing out details. Hey, look at the bird's nest. Helps model awareness and focus. And one more really powerful tool, mindfulness and movement. Simple breathing exercises like just a minute or two of focusing on their breathing can teach kids how to calm their minds and hit an internal pause button. It might sound small, but it's a skill that really builds self-control. Please don't forget physical activity. Regular movement, whether it's running around outside or just doing some jumping jacks between homework tasks, helps burn off that extra energy and actually improves focus when it's time to sit down and learn. See, none of this means you have to completely overhaul your entire life or toss every single tablet out the window. It's really about being intentional, making small, consistent changes, and creating an environment that supports focus. We're teaching them really important skills to navigate this incredibly stimulating world, not just to survive it. And please, please remember, you're doing a great job, and we're all just figuring this out as we go. I genuinely love to hear from you. What are your biggest headaches when it comes to your child's attention span? What little tricks have you discovered that work wonders in your home? Pop your thoughts and ideas in the comments below. Let's learn from each other. And hey, if this video sparked an idea or two, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps other parents find this conversation. The whole idea of an 8-second attention span can feel pretty overwhelming, can't it? But it's so important to remember that it's not some fixed destiny for our kids. With a bit of understanding, a lot of patience, and these practical strategies, we can absolutely help them build the strong, sustained focus they need to learn, to grow, and to really shine. You've totally got this. For more chats and practical tips on raising amazing humans in this crazy modern world, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the little notification bell so you don't miss out on our next video. Thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.